If you are a college sports fan like I am, you're always asking one big question: what is college NIL? In this presentation today, I will be telling you all about college NIL and what it is. The three sources I used for this presentation were on3.com, ESPN.com, and theathletic.com. First, in this presentation, I will be telling you what NIL is. Then I will be telling you how NIL works for college athletes. And then finally, I will tell you the benefits NIL gives for college athletes. NIL stands for Name, Image, and Likeness, and in 2019, California legislation created a law that prohibits schools from punishing student athletes who profit from endorsements, beginning in 2023. The NCAA considers this a threat to all college sports. In January 2011, 2021, the NCAA delays its vote on NIL rules for an indefinite amount of time. This made it seem like NIL was never going to happen, but in July 1st, 2021, the NCAA rules go into effect as the clock strikes midnight. Student athletes are signing NIL deals, beginning to profit off their name, image, and likeness. Now learning how NIL started, I will tell you how NIL works for college athletes. Athletes will be able to accept money from businesses in exchange for allowing the business to feature them in advertisements or products. Athletes also will be allowed to use their own status as a college athlete to promote their own public appearances or companies for the first time. Colorado University football star Shedeur Sanders was paid by Google themselves to be featured on one of their commercials. Now, other people or other players can have their own brand. Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe decided to monetize a narrative through his themed apparel that donned the acronym LANK, which means let a naysayer know. It was an idea Milroe had during the offseason. According to Sports Illustrated, a few days before Christmas, Athletes Thread, a company, partnered with Milroe to gift Let a Naysayer Know shirts to each player on their team with the name and number on the back. Going forward, each player on the team can profit from the sales of the shirts with his name and number on the back of that shirt. Now you get how NIL works for college athletes. I will now tell you how it can benefit the athlete. One benefit is the financial literacy for athletes that come with the business of college sports. Now that athletes can engage in commercial activities, sign contracts, pay taxes, make financial decisions whether to save or invest, and even learn the important life lessons about how the business world really works. It is a great opportunity for athletes to learn and for schools to educate. Another way is to help their community. Former Florida State University offensive lineman Dalen Gibbons used his NIL endorsement deals after a National College Athletic Association rule changed during the summer. He immediately wanted to explore ways to help others. Gibbons started a GoFundMe page to help a friend he had met in 2017 when he played for the University of Notre Dame. The friend, Timothy Donovan, had severe medical conditions including Bacterial and Charlotte-Marie tooth disease, and he uses a wheelchair now. Gibbons wanted to raise enough money to be able to bring Donovan and his family to a game in Tallahassee, which is where Florida State is located. But the GoFundMe did way better than he thought it would, raising over $30,000 in less than a day. NIL used to be something in the past that had been forgotten. With the recent surge over the last 3 years, NIL has now become part of the present to the point where kids that are college athletes are able to make money off their name, image, and likeness. For the next several years to come, college NIL will continue to grow and become one of the biggest things in college sports today. Today I discuss what college NIL is and what college NIL does for college athletes and how it benefits them in their lives. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of what college NIL is and what it does